had to lever the door up over the edge because it's been that wet. All the timbers smoothed off, expanded. So yeah, it's been really wet. It's been quite biblical, to be honest. But anyway, that's the door done and dusted. So welcome back. Just that 5-day 205 up, whacked it outside. So we get on with today's job. This is not exclusively an episode for garage stuff, but I bought a few bits. I'm going to start with the lights, get the lights sorted out because these two rear ones are just completely bollocksed. So I'll show you through what I bought in a minute. Just going to switch the 205 off, get the cover over it so the birds don't shit all over it, and catch you in a minute. Good girl. You got all this room now. Where's the car gone? Where's the car gone? Where's the car gone? There she gone. Good girl. Come in. Go. Yeah, good girl. So that's the garage tidied up before I start laying out what I've bought. So after a bit of a tussle between Elsie and the Hoover, so she's not too bad with it, but she likes a bit of a bark at it anyway. Right, let me show you what I've got. Right then, so I've been busy this week. I've been spending a few quid on Amazon, and a few bits left it, and I'm taking delivery of them this week. So basically I decided this weekend, weather-wise, wasn't the best to be sorting out the door, which you'll have seen me wrestling with earlier. It's just really bad. So I decided drive the car out, reverse the car out the garage, and close the doors and get on with the lights. So I have bought, after quite a lot of thinking, humming and hawing, I have bought a set of hex lights, 5 hex. I was considering 14 or 11, but they would have been just up to here. It would have been ridiculous, to be honest. I didn't really need them that big. So I've decided to go with a 5 hex arrangement, and as you can see, obviously I've got a lean-to roof, so I need to take all these screws that I used to hang things. Doing the 106 project. There's those two there, that one there. So I'll take those off. So I'm going to have to obviously figure out where the centre point is, mount one side of the hex lights to here, and I'm going to have to hang them from this side to keep them level. So I've been down to the hardware shop and I've bought 4 lengths of threaded rod, tie wraps, hooks. I'm not sure if I'll need them, but I've got them. I've decided this time that I'm not going to have the hex lights and the strip lights working at the same time. So what I'm going to do is have them on 2 different circuits. So basically the cabling, it's not great. I've got a conduit down there. Forgot to pick up 2 extra conduits from the store, so I'll have to pop back and get those later on. So the plan is, hang them. Just use these threaded drop pieces to suspend them. So what I've done is I've also 3D printed some hangers. So I've got 8, what's it, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8? Can't remember. 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 9. Not quite sure why. Never mind. It was late on yesterday. I've had a pretty long week, to put it lightly. So I've printed 9 out. I'll likely only need 6, I think. But anyway, doesn't matter. If I need more, I can print more. Piece of piss. I have got the gear to do it. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to assemble the hex. I've already had a bit of a go making one hexagon, but they're 40mm long, and they come with these Y connectors, 120-degree connectors. So basically I'm going to be assembling the whole thing. Because I'm on my own, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to fit them, to hang them I should say. So so I'm going to get those, get them assembled, and wait for my wife to come home, should I need a hand, which I think I will, to be honest. So what I'll do initially off camera, I won't bore you too much with it. What I'm going to do is just do this in very much stages. I was thinking of doing it all, you know, proper episode on it. I'm not going to bother my ass doing that. However, I have got some news. The 205 is booked for an MOT this Friday. The weather seems to be getting milder. It's really foggy out there today because of the temperature increase, and it's been really quite damp in here. So yeah, the 205 is booked for next Friday for an MOT. So hopefully now the weather will stay. It's around about 9 or 10 degrees today, so hopefully the weather will remain in that temperature range. We've had quite a lot of rain the last couple of days, few days, so hopefully all the salt will have been predominantly rinsed away off the road. So yeah, MOT time for the 205 on Friday, all being well, unless the temperature drops and the salt comes back, in which case I will cancel. But to work out the drop, going back to the lights, what I'm going to do is get my step ladder. I'm going to offer this level up here. I'm going to get the bubble level, and then that way I can work out my drop for the hex lights. It's a shame I haven't got a flat roof. I could just screw them in there. But nothing's simple in life, really, is it? Well, not in mine recently, anyway. But so that is the plan. So I'm going to assemble them, see what they look like, make sure they all work. Because I made a little fly lead. I've already had a little go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on a time lapse while I assemble it all, work it all out, and I'll catch up with you when I switch it all on. So see you. Right, that's it. Hung just off the on the tyre wraps at the moment. So obviously it's not as level as it will be. It's not far off actually. So we've Mrs. give me a hand to hold it up. It's obviously quite light because it's all predominantly plastic. So we've just hang it on, put some screws in, put it on the tyre wraps. So the plan is now I'm going to have 2 strips of 2x1 pattern going across that way to support the middle bit. The same here, support that bit. So they'll be supported in 3 places here, 2 places there, and 3 places across there. So that is the plan. So I'm going to do, and I can't resist, seeing this is already hung up, get up the extension lead. Let me get you in the right angle. Yeah, that'll do. Plug it in and see how it looks. I can't wait. As you can tell, that's like a kid at Christmas. So let's have a go. Right, come back in here, you fucking asshole. Right, yes. Should have on that fucker. Right, how's that in? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Wow, what a light. Bearing in mind as well, I'm going to isolate the electricity in a bit. I'm going to remove these old tubes. I'm going to have 2 4-foot ones along that bit, 2 along that bit. So, do you know what? Yeah, really happy with that. So let's disconnect it. Yeah, well chuffed with that. Happy days. So yeah, just need to work out how I'm going to hang it now, really, in terms of the thread. But actually I can't. I'm just going to call those lights because I won't have any light, and it's just turned really dull. I was quite fairly-ish sunny earlier, so I just need to work out how I'm going to connect the threaded piece to these. Food for thought. Catch you in a minute. It's about right, isn't it, really? just started peeing it down with rain. I had to take the cover away from the car because it's obviously getting wet, so it's really pretty soggy. So get that in the tumble dryer in the laundrette around the road, and yep, needed a rinse anyway. Right, welcome back. It's been one hell of a day. It's literally pissed it down 95% of the day. It's been just terrible. I couldn't have chosen a worse day to put the 205 outside to get the lights finished. So the job is done. I've just put everything back where it was, tidied it all out. I've hoovered the whole place up again because there's quite a lot of mess. But so yeah, I think you'll agree that these lights have brightened the place up, no doubt. So I put 2 4-foot strips on here. I put 2 in there, 1 there, 1 there. And I've removed the 2 side ones I had, and I fitted the hex lights. As you can see, I've had to make this frame to support the middle bit and the hexagon ends. So pretty happy with it. Let's switch it on. So I made this just so I switch it on, just push the plug in, really, because I don't want it on all the time. But I think you'll agree that the garage is a little bit brighter than it used to be. So it's a little bit further back in the garage at the minute. This strip light used to be there, which is the shittest place to have it. But at least now, when I go to work underneath the engine, I can actually see. Well, once I roll it further forward, it'll be even more light to see what's going on under there. So it's never been that bright before. So yeah, quite happy. I'm glad I went for the 5 hex, because I was thinking 11 or 14, which would have taken me all the way down to there, which would have been overkill, to be honest. And that's it for this episode. Happy chappy. The next bit, I've got to sort the doors out, but I'm going to wait for a weather window for that. And before that, the next episode will be taking the car for an MOT, all being well, fingers crossed, when we don't get any more shit cold weather. And it's literally, it hasn't stopped raining in this part of the world today. It's been really, really, really heavy showers, so it's all good. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support as ever. And stay safe, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next week when we hit the road.